Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. Guys, I've got some very big updates for you. We're going to talk about could multiple catalysts such as the Coinbase IPO, such as companies putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet, maybe an Apple, a Google, a Facebook, and the US stimulus, these factors coupled together drive us to new higher highs and I think blow past targets like $100,000 Bitcoin that we were all looking or predicting. Could we go beyond that? And likewise, the altcoins follow. So I want to break that down. Also want to talk about something new with JP Morgan and what they're doing for crypto. And we have the world's first, I should say, insured Bitcoin fund. This is big. We're going to break it down. Before I do, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, friendly reminder, I have a free weekly newsletter. It is all crypto insights and facts, no spam. You know, I keep it professional with you guys. So be sure to subscribe to that. The link will be in the description. Once again, it's free and I will really appreciate your support there. Now, the market looking beautiful right now, green across the board. Bitcoin over 54,000. It's edging towards 55,000. Ethereum is over $1,800. Cardano is at $1.19. Looking really good. And I still wish I had bought Polkadot, but it's doing well. So congratulations to you guys who are holding Polkadot. Even XRP is up. So market looking good. As I've always stated, guys, and this is about facts, not emotions. Bitcoin is the rising tide that lifts all boats. We see Bitcoin pump, we have alt season, and then generally you'll have a move like this where Bitcoin's moving and the alts will move with it. Now, something we've been tracking on the channel here, if you've been subscribed, is this a true breakout for Bitcoin? And it's looking like it is, guys. We see 3 beautiful green candles right here, and I think this is the break upwards. I think the next target is $75,000. We're out of the consolidation phase. I personally bought the dips, not financial or investment advice. I know some of you have posted that you did as well. Well, something you should know about, guys, whales, Bitcoin whales have been buying. So here's the headline. Bitcoin whales bought the dip as orders for $100,000 or more hit all-time highs. There's no shortage of demand for Bitcoin, even at $50,000, as big buyers dwarf small holders in the latest stage of the bull run. So the metrics, the data is there to show, guys. So in an update on March 9th, on-chain analytics service Material Indicators noted that buy orders of $100,000 and higher on Binance, the biggest cryptocurrency exchange by volume worldwide, are reaching all-time highs. So the whales are buying up. We know that the likes of Tesla and MicroStrategy often are buying the dips. And what the big thing that I'm waiting for, guys, and I tweeted about it today, if we're going to see Apple, Google, or Facebook, one of these tech companies or more than one, come out and say, hey, we're putting some Bitcoin on our balance sheet, I think it's highly probable. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor said he thinks one of them are going to do it soon. He spoke to Elon and got Elon to do it. So they also held the Bitcoin for Corporations initiative in February. So I think some of these companies may have bought the dip and we'll just have to wait for the news. But with these things, with this one item coupled with the massive Coinbase IPO that's coming, plus the US stimulus that just got launched, guys, I think we're going to see some record-breaking prices. And go back to my initial foundational thought here, or my thesis, the market moves with Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes to $100,000. What do you think is going to happen to Ethereum and Cardano and XRP and Polkadot and Chainlink? They're going to follow, guys, and they're going to see all-time highs as well. We're still early. The market is still young when you look at it compared to other markets. It's just over 10 years old, right? So keep these factors in mind. So pretty much if you're holding any coin, you're going to make money, but you want to look for the ones that obviously have high upside, have real world use case that'll do well beyond the bull market, right? Because there is a real world adoption that needs to follow not just the speculation. It can't just be speculation forever. There has to be adoption. So Coinbase valuation nears $100 billion ahead of March NASDAQ listing, according to Bloomberg. Coinbase's offering will become the first large-scale direct listing on the NASDAQ, an alternative to an IPO. Guys, this is huge. And I don't know if people realize how huge it is. And also, I know some people are angry at Coinbase because they've had bad experience with their services. Tell me about it, right? But all of that doesn't matter when you're talking about the bull run, the momentum, the branding, the awareness, and all the factors I mentioned of adoption of Bitcoin. Coinbase is going to get a massive valuation, guys, and I'm planning to invest in their stock. I'm here to make money. I've said it since I started my channel. I'm here to make money. I'm not here for a community, following a cult or whatever, a religion. I'm here to make money. That at the end of the day, right? And I know many of you are as well. Don't get me wrong. I have my favorite cryptos. I obviously have a channel, but at the end of the day, I'm here to make money. I want to pay my mortgage off. I want to open a business. I want to buy whatever car I want. You know, you guys know. I don't have to ramble on about that. But this is exciting, and I will be taking a position in this, guys. So the $90 billion figure is up $13 billion from February when shares were trading for around $303 each, as Coindesk previously reported. Citing people familiar with the matter, the news source said the shares changed hands for $350 a piece last Thursday via the NASDAQ private market auction. I wish I was an accredited investor. I would be able to partake in this. Unfortunately, how things are setting up, that is just not fair, right? So Bloomberg sources said some shares had reached as high as $375 a piece, which would place the company's value at around $100 billion. Very bullish, my friends. And like I said, these things coupled together, stimulus, Coinbase IPO, companies adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet, I believe will send Bitcoin to $100,000 plus. And then I personally think Ethereum can hit $10,000. And these are peak prices. I'm not talking about, oh, next week it's going to happen. I'm talking about the peak of the bull run with mass FOMO. So here's another example of things heating up. JP Morgan to launch cryptocurrency exposure basket of Bitcoin proxy stocks. The debt instrument would lean heavily on MicroStrategy, Square, and Riot blockchain stocks. So they're approaching crypto from multiple angles. So this is an interesting one here. We know they've been giving price predictions and telling people to add 1% allocation to Bitcoin. Clearly, they've taken a position, and we know the 180 smoke and mirrors move Jamie Dimon played on us in 2017, saying Bitcoin's a scam, a garbage. Don't talk to me about it. Now, his respective bank is one of the biggest advocates. So JP Morgan cryptocurrency exposure basket, the incoming debt instrument, is long on MicroStrategy, Square, Riot, blockchain, and chipmaker NVIDIA, with positions in 11 companies total. It does not invest directly in cryptos according to the prospectus. Now, this is just this respective basket, right? Essentially, it's investing in companies that have an exposure to crypto. Like MicroStrategy has Bitcoin in their blockchain, so does Square. Now, NVIDIA is making chips for Bitcoin miners and all kinds of stuff, right? So that's what they're trying to do here. So this is bullish because multiple financial instruments and angles and products and services being built here. So depending on these companies' risk level, they could go this direction instead of going directly into crypto. And obviously, majority of companies are going to look to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. They're going to go through hedge funds and investment firms. But this is another avenue, right? So this is news you want to see, and you want to see these things being built because it mirrors what is happening in the traditional financial markets. It is setting up the infrastructure to target all respective demographics and risk levels, right? So I love seeing things like this. This is certainly bullish. And here is also, that same item, JP Morgan mentioned it in a SEC filing. So it's legit. It's confirmed, right? And you go to sec.gov and you can see this. They have PayPal in there as well, which makes sense. So PayPal offering cryptocurrency trading now. And obviously they bought Curve, which we talked about yesterday, which is a crypto custody firm. So they're going all in, my friends. Now here's a big news here. And game theory and just competition will tell you the other folks are going to follow suit. The first insured Bitcoin fund opens for Southeast Asian markets. The fund, based in Labuan, Malaysia, aims to open access to digital assets for Southeast Asian institutional investors. Guys, I know I beat this drum. I say it, it's almost ad nauseum. I speak about it. The crypto market is going to be the greatest asset class ever. Why? Because it's global. It is not tied to borders. Because of the blockchain, you could be anywhere in the world and you can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, whatever it is. You can participate in the asset class and you don't have to be an accredited investor. It is amazing. It's investing being more decentralized, right? You could be a participant the same way the institutional investors are. You can have from the person who the average Joe and Jill who may just have, I don't know, $50,000 in the bank, and you can have a billionaire with millions and billions in the bank, right? Both holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so forth. That's what makes this amazing. So a regulated and insured Bitcoin fund has launched in Malaysia to serve the region's institutional investors. According to an announcement Monday, the BCMG Genesis Bitcoin Fund 1 falls under the oversight of the Labuan Financial Services Authority in Malaysia and is said to be the first insured Bitcoin fund in Southeast Asia. The fund will be administered by Alpha Calibration, while Hong Kong-based HLB Hodgson, excuse me if I'm saying that right, will be responsible for auditing. Labuan-based IBH Investment Bank is to serve as the primary fund advisor. So check that out. A bank, an investment bank, is serving as the primary fund advisor. Oh man, these news items just make me so bullish. Watch what they do, not what they say, right? And we see the moves being made here by stock exchanges, banks. I mean, obviously, we just talked about JP Morgan, credit card companies, payment companies like PayPal, and it's just everybody is participating at this point. Finally, guys, some big news on Binance. And you guys know I've interviewed Binance CEO CZ. I've interviewed him a couple times, and one from 7 months ago, one from 11 months ago. He is always raising the bar in the crypto market, doing big things. So Binance leads $2 million funding round for crypto exchange aggregator OpenOcean. Multicoin Capital, LD Capital, CMS, Kinetic, and Autonomy also participated in the round. So companies are getting, crypto companies to be specific, are getting money. They're getting capital, guys. And that shows people are bullish on it. And it's not obviously average Joe and Jills that are investing in these. It's accredited investors, millionaires and billionaires and investment firms. So they see the future of this market. And of course, patience is a game. The money they're putting in now, they know they'll probably have to wait a few years, right? And the asset prices are going to go up. The company values are going to go up. So in a way, they can double dip. And once again, it goes back to me saying I wish I was an accredited investor, because I would be double dipping, buying the assets, the crypto digital assets themselves, but also investing in the companies building the infrastructure and allowing the assets to flow in a more liquid and fluid format in the market, right? But hey, we have an opportunity, guys, right? We can't complain here. We got to be thankful, because look, you look at the 90s, the dot-com boom. It wasn't, average Joes and Jills couldn't buy Google or getting private equity and Amazons and so forth. Yes, they could have bought the stock eventually, but the people who made the real money are the ones who were able to put a stake in these companies before they went public. So it is what it is, but once again, the little guy has a chance now. The genie's out of the bottle here. Everybody's putting money in. And just like the internet grew, this blockchain crypto digital asset industry is going to grow significantly. So great to see that things are being invested in here. So the investment will be used to grow OpenOcean's aggregation ecosystem of centralized and decentralized exchanges. It further plans to add derivatives, combined margin products, yield products, lending, insurance, and wealth management services via its different international versions. So I like the idea, the price aggregation. One of the things that we see some of these big stock exchanges are doing, like NASDAQ and S&P Dow Jones, they're building the aggregate price indices. And that's important to get a Bitcoin ETF, because you want to have proper pricing, right? And I think the SEC has been clear on that. You need the proper price data. You also need the proper custody. I think the custody has been solved. when the OCC gave the banks the green light to provide crypto custody. You have Fidelity's here, Coinbase has their custody, and many others. So guys, big news. I'm so bullish, so excited. Let's see if this breakout for Bitcoin, where it takes us, maybe it takes it to 60K. And then we could see, like your mini corrections here. Then we work our way up to 75 and then upwards to 100. But patience is the key. And once again, it doesn't matter what your emotions or your feelings are. What matters is the data and the facts. Bitcoin is the rising tide that lifts all boats. And I want Bitcoin to go to $100,000 plus, not only because I hold Bitcoin, but I hold other altcoins, which I think will benefit significantly from that bull run up. So guys, leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button. Share this video. Don't forget to check out my interview with Hester Pierce from earlier today. And that's a good one. And I will talk to you guys later.